If you're ever confused by the T sounds in pronunciation, don't worry, you are not alone. Welcome back to another episode of Correct or Not, and today we'll be exploring the T sounds in English pronunciation. In Malaysia, we are so blessed to have the British academic syllabus, exposure to American media, and to live in Malaysia with its colorful diversity of the English language. But with diversity, we also have a lot of confusion. So today, we hope to clear up some of that confusion by learning the different T sounds produced in British, American, and of course, Malaysian accents. First off, we have the British T. The British T is very soft, it's very crisp. We are going to call her Tiffany. Next, we have the American T. The American T is very well-rounded, so we're going to call her Taylor. Whilst we have the Malaysian T. The Malaysian T is explosive, and it's sort of like the other two had a baby, the baby named Ting Ting. So Tiffany here remains soft and crisp throughout the entire word. Words like tutor, totem, and total. And just like Tiffany, baby Ting Ting also follows that same sequence, where it is tutor, totem, total. Taylor, however, is a bit of a rebel. So she doesn't stay consistent throughout the entire word. She starts off pretty crisp, and in the middle of the word sounds a little bit more rounded, and it rounds itself to a almost D sound with words like tutor, totem, and total. So let's try this with a different tongue twister today, and this tongue twister is called a tutor who tooted. So if you pause the video right here, you will be able to try it out by yourself. So without all the different learnings that we've learned today, try this out by yourself first and come back to the video to see the 3 different styles of the T sounds. So Tiffany would sound more like this. A tutor who tooted the flute taught 2 tutors to toot the flute. Said the toot to the tutor, is it harder to toot the flute or to tutor 2 tutors to toot? Here is our baby Ting Ting. A tutor who tooted a flute taught 2 tutors to toot a flute. Said the 2 to the tutor, is it harder to toot the flute or to tutor 2 tutors to toot? And here we have Taylor. A tutor who tooted the flute taught 2 tutors to toot the flute. Said the 2 to the tutor, is it harder to toot the flute or to tutor 2 tutors to toot? So did you see the mild differences in between the British, Malaysian, and of course the American accents? So there are 3 different styles you can use this new T sound. So for crisper and more softer sounds of T, for Tiffany, you can use it to speak with the British. And for Americans, we will tend to round off the T a little bit to come into a D-ish sound. So that is how we would sound the T's when we're using the American accent. And finally, in Malaysia, what sort of accents do we use? Anything. Because in Malaysia, anything also can. So if you like this video, drop us a like and hit that subscribe button. And comment down below, what is the hardest T sound that you've ever had to say? With that, we'll see you in the next video. Bye!